Welcome to Disney's Polynesian Village. We are staying here for our trip and we are so excited. There's so much to show you. I'm in the front of the Polynesian Village right now. This is where all the Ubers and Lyfts and buses and everything come to drop you off and to pick you up. And look, the gang's all here. Valet parking and bell services right here. So if you need to come in here and drop off your luggage or to pick it up after being in the parks, this is where you come. And as soon as you arrive, they do also put a nice lei around your neck welcoming you to Disney's Polynesian Village. It is so gorgeous here. It reminds me of Aulani a lot. So many times I forgot that I was at Walt Disney World and I kept on thinking that we're at Aulani. From the music and the decorations and the torches and actually even the scents. You can smell fresh flowers everywhere out here in the garden. I smell right now jasmine and all kinds of beautiful, beautiful aromas that just welcome you to Disney's Polynesian Village. Look at that. Up there, I'm going to take you up there, and up there is where the monorail actually has its own stop here at the Polynesian Village Resort, which makes this an even more awesome resort to stay at because you have so many choices for transportation. Here we are entering the Polynesian Village, and like I said, they're handing out leis to everybody. So we've already arrived, so we already got our leis. Hi, how are you? And to the right, you have guest services, and this is where you can come in and check in, or if you have any questions, this is where they can help you out with anything. The cast members here are really great, and they're ready to help with any questions that you may have. The lobby of the Polynesian Village is huge and absolutely gorgeous. I mean, first of all, let's just look up to the ceiling, and you'll have all that glass there. So when we first arrived here, it was a big storm, so you could actually look up and see it raining, and it was actually pretty neat. And those beautiful lanterns they have, multiple stories. So here it's 2 stories. You have the lower level here, which is where you can sit and either wait for your room to be ready, which is what we did, and you can come here and relax and have a cup of coffee. Hi! On the first floor, there's a lot that you can take advantage of. On the right-hand side, there is a DVC desk, Disney Vacation Club. So if you're a member of DVC like we are, you can come right here and ask them any questions that you have, or you can come here and speak to them. So if you'd like to join the DVC, which I highly recommend, we're a member of DVC, and the Polynesian is actually our home resort. Here you have one of the best gift shops. I love it because it is huge. Absolutely huge inside, and it has so many awesome things. Let's go inside and check it out. All the Disney resorts have this area where they have seating and Disney cartoons set up for little ones, so they can stay busy while the parents are either shopping or checking in and checking out. So that really makes the process so much easier, especially when you're waiting for your room to be ready. You actually have somewhere to relax. As you go here, there's a little hallway that takes you to Trader Sam's, which is like a bar, and also Captain Cook's, which is their quick service. Here we are at Captain Cook's, Disney's Polynesian Village Quick Service. They have a lot of seating, not only inside, as you can see here, on both sides of the Captain Cook's, but also a ton of seating outside and by the pool. So depending on the weather, you can choose where you'd like to sit. I love sitting outside when the weather permits. Here is where you can get your resort cups refilled. There's all the coffee and sodas, and they have a ton of grab and go items, from ice cream to bakery and dessert snacks, everything that you need, and drinks. And if you want to grab something and take it over to the pool or to your room, you just order it and they bag it up for you right here and you can pick it up. It's a great area that they have here. They have all kinds of great Polynesian favorites and American entrees. They have a wonderful kids lunch and dinner meals here, turkey sandwiches, chicken and pineapple skewers, PB&J. It's really great. I absolutely love Captain Cook's area. As we walk further past down Captain Cook's, on the right hand side, this is actually where they do have people lining up to go into Trader Sam's. We are here on the second floor of the Polynesian. Across from us is the Moana Mercantile, where you can get all kinds of cool souvenirs and food and snacks for your room. And down there is the gorgeous lobby of the Polynesian. So up here on the second floor, as I said, Moana Mercantile is right there. And across from it is the Kona Cafe. And to the left of it, there's actually like a little quick service Kona Island coffee and sushi. I know that's a weird combo. And Kona Cafe. So you come here and get coffee and like desserts and snacks. You have the Mickey Celebration, the specialty cupcake, which looks like a pineapple. And then there's the Moana cupcake, which is beautiful. All kinds of key lime parfait, tapioca, tiramisu, cool. And then there's some, I don't know what that is. Looks like maybe cookies. Not sure, but you can get all kinds of. Oh, there's the sushi. I was wondering where the sushi, because it says Kona coffee and sushi, which is a weird combo. And I was like, where's the sushi? But there it is. You can just grab it. Kind of like a grab and go. There's refreshments, and of course up there, they can make specialty coffees for you, and they have tea and everything. So you are all set there. To the left of that, actually, is a little bridge that you can take to go straight over to the monorail. You go through security right here, and the monorail has a stop right there at the Polynesian on the second floor, which is incredibly helpful and convenient. I gotta tell you, that's just great, because you take the monorail, go all the way around, and you're in Magic Kingdom. Bada bing, bada boom. And the stops that it makes are the Grand Floridian, Magic Kingdom, Contemporary, and the Transportation Ticket Center. And then there's a connection to Epcot. So this is great. Staying at the Poly has a lot of benefits, and that is definitely one of them. To the left of the Kona Cafe is the Tambu Lounge. There's a lot of great seating here. Definitely take advantage of this. You can grab actually a cocktail right there at the bar, which is right next to the very popular and famous Ohana restaurant. You definitely need reservations here at the Ohana because it is so popular. But look at all the decoration. Look how cool it looks. Look at the tiki bar. If you can, try to request a window seat over there. I know that's not guaranteed, of course, because it's probably the most requested of the seats, but definitely give it a try. You never know. And you know what the cool thing is? If you get one of these window seats, which we're actually going to try to get for our reservation, if you get it, not only do you have a great view of the Grand Floridian and some of the buildings of the Polynesian, which are absolutely gorgeous, but also the pool area, which is just so awesome. Look at that, so much fun. You have that volcano slide. You have, that's the kids water play area, which back when we stayed here a few years back, when Nicholas was much younger, he loved running through that, and he absolutely loved the slide. And to the right there, the very corner, rooms right there. I actually did another vlog which I talked about how that is where John Lennon stayed. That is a really famous room because that is where he signed the documents that ended up basically the split up of the Beatles. That's where he signed all the documents and the paperwork for the end of the Beatles. He was staying there with his family. So that's a little tidbit for all you Beatles fans out there. I'm a huge Beatles fan, as is Nicholas. And across the way, you guys can see the tip of the castle right there. Right there you can see the castle. And if I move a little to the right, there is Space Mountain in the distance. You can see Space Mountain right there. One of the reasons that we hadn't been staying here that much since we became DVC members many years ago is that the Poly only had either those huge bungalows, which are a lot of points and very expensive if you're paying with cash, or they had the regular hotel rooms, which have like the king bed or two queen beds. But for the DVC side, they only had studios. I mean, they only have studios. And you know, Nicholas, Scott, and I like to spread out, and we're so used to like staying Old Key West and all these places where you can get like a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom and spread out. And if Nicholas brings a friend, we definitely like to have lots of space. However, now they are actually building a new DVC building, which is going to have the 1 and 2 bedrooms. So we cannot wait for that, and we will definitely be here giving you guys a tour of those. Right now, they are setting up for, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, right now it's 1:20, so I think the lunch crowd has kind of finished off. So they're probably just cleaning up here and getting ready for the dinner crowd. Let's walk over here. Whoa, check this out. That is awesome. You can see them cooking all your food here. Yeah, I definitely would love to get a reservation here. So we're going to be working on that during our 1-week stay here at the Polynesian. You can't do a tour of the Polynesian without showing you one of the biggest benefits of staying at the Polynesian, which is right here at the Pineapple Lanai, where you can get your own Dole Whip and float. That is a really big plus right here. So before I show you the pool, let me just show you the map of the Polynesian. It is a very big resort, but it's in such a lush and beautiful and picturesque landscape that as you're walking through, it doesn't matter how big it is, at least to us, because it's like you're walking through Hawaii, and it's just a wonderful walk, and it feels so great. And they have all this Hawaiian music feeding through the speakers, and like I said, the lovely smells of the flowers and the fresh breeze. It is absolutely gorgeous here. I don't mind walking around the resort at all. So here we are. You'll see the Great Ceremonial House right over there, and that's where we are right now. So the Polynesian has 3 DVC buildings. On the right-hand side, you'll see Tokelau, Pago Pago, and Maria. We are staying at Pago Pago. Last time we were at Tokelau. And Maria is actually where they have the free laundry facilities for all the DVC members. Yes, free. That is a big plus, because here they actually only have currently DVC studios. So there is no laundry facility in your room, because those are only for the 1, 2, and 3 bedroom, or the bungalows have actual washer dryers in the room at all the DVC resorts. The studios do not. So they do have a laundry facility that is free for us. There is a laundry facility for the rest of the guests who are staying at non-DVC hotel rooms. Here we are walking over to the lava pool, and this is a great area they have here. Here is where you see later in the evening or later in the afternoon lots of kids running around and playing, and they have all kinds of activities right here in this little grassy area, which is super fun. They usually have these lanterns turned on as it gets later in the day. And this is the outside that I was telling you guys about, where there's Captain Cook's quick service, and you can sit out here and have some food. You can also take it over to the pool area, which we have done many times. Here we are at the awesome lava pool. The lava pool here has a magnificent slide. Nicholas loves this slide from the time he was little. There's a great water play area, which reminds me of Aulani with the menehuna. And it's great for little ones. There's tons of seating, but of course I would recommend getting here earlier in the day to try to snag one of these, especially under the shade. You can choose to either take the monorail to and from the Magic Kingdom to right here to the Polynesian, or one way, which we have also done, which is super fun, and if there's a long line for the monorail, this would be a great choice, is to take the launch boats right there. You'll see one going right now towards the Magic Kingdom, and it's actually a great option. Sometimes late at night when the park is closing, the lines for the monorail are huge, and I mean huge. So another great option is to take that launch instead. There's a Grand Floridian. You can see actually right ahead, you see that ceremonial gazebo. That's where you can actually have a Disney Fairy Tale wedding here at the Grand Floridian. And through there's actually an area where you can take a picture where you have the backdrop of the castle right behind you as you are getting married, and I think that's great. So Scott and I actually did have a Disney Fairy Tale wedding, but not here. We had a Disney Fairy Tale wedding at Disneyland, which was so memorable. I recommend that to everybody. It was the best, and all of our guests this very day have said that that was the best wedding that they have ever been to. Here's the area that you would be hanging out in to wait for the launch boat to come back and pick you up. And what a beautiful way to hang out. I mean, look at this calm waters, beautiful day. You have the view of the Grand Floridian right in front of you. And as you turn, there is, you can see Tron and Space Mountain. And there's a Contemporary right there in the distance. There it is. And of course you have the bungalows right there, and behind us there is the Polynesian with, you have the volleyball court right there. You have a hammock, the sand beach is absolutely lovely. I mean, you can't have a better day than this. This is great. Staying here at the Polynesian, it's really like you just flew right into Oahu and you're staying in Aulani with the benefit of having a theme park right there. So that is a big plus. You guys hear that music? So that's not music that I added on. That is music being pumped through the entire resort all throughout the day. The only time that I don't hear the music pumping through like this is late at night when we come back from the parks. Obviously they turn the music either down or off. Most of the places I don't hear it because, well, everyone is going into their rooms for a nighty night and they have things a little more calmer out here. But isn't this gorgeous? You're just walking by, walking around. You got a drink in your hand or a cup of coffee and you hear this lovely Polynesian music. You have the sand beach right there. You have the water. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. There is no reason I can think of not to want to stay at the Polynesian. Wow. Here is the white sand beach that I was raving about. They have put a little fencing up there because there is wildlife here, alligators and snakes, so that does protect you from any little critters trying to come up from the water, and that does make me feel better because I don't like critters. And here is another view of the pool area with the lovely jacuzzi over there to the left-hand side, and you have the lava pool and slide. And of course with this view right here where you can just relax and enjoy your vacation. There in the distance you can see the Grand Ceremonial House. That's where we started this tour from, and that is where you can find all of the dining and goodies and shopping. This fire pit here, this is where every night they have campfire where you can come here and roast marshmallows and create some yummy s'mores for yourself. So you do have a choice of the ground floor rooms, whether it is the regular hotel rooms or DVC villas. I've stayed on ground floor before, and almost every time that I get a ground floor room, some kind of critter shows up. I don't mean an alligator or something. I'm talking about, like, you know, we've had little lizards in there, and once we had a frog. So, I mean, if you're all good with nature and that stuff doesn't bother you, then sure, go ahead and do that. I mean, the great thing is you have a nice, quick little jaunt right there. You can just jump over that little bush and come right here and sit at the beach. So that part's cool. But personally, I like to stay away from the critters, especially since, you know, this is Florida after all, and there are snakes, and I don't know, I might end up in the room. So, and it's not like, you know, guaranteed that you're not going to get a critter up on the second or third floor. but you know, there's less of a chance. Here I am at the absolutely gorgeous and huge Polynesian Bora Bora bungalows. And no, I've never stayed here at a bungalow. That's on my bucket list. But as I said, it's pretty pricey in cash and in points. There is also a second pool, which not only has a cool little ping pong table so you can have some fun, but also has food here, so you don't have to walk all the way to the Captain Cook's and the ceremonial house area if you want to just hang out by this pool instead and enjoy some beverages and snacks. The Oasis Grill has all kinds of stuff, so you can grab a seat, like it says, at the bar or table, and they will serve you. In addition to the boat launch and the monorail, of course, Disney's Polynesian does have bus transportation to get you to all the other parks. Looks like the gang's all here at Disney's Polynesian Village. This is great. What a great way to start the day. They're all here to say hi to everybody. Get us going before we get to the parks. Hi, how you doing? It's good to see you, Donald. You look great. I love it. I love your outfit. Look at you. Wow. You look magnificent. You are awesome. You're my favorite. You're his favorite too. Yeah, he loves you. See? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's Goofy. Goofy's great. Wow, you guys look snazzy. Look at you in your outfit. Whoa, I love the jacket and the hat. Wow, Goofy. And last but not least, we have Pluto, and look at his collar. Oh my gosh, Pluto, you look awesome. You really do. Looking snazzy like everyone else. It's great to see you, Guy. Look at you. Oh, thank you. I got a kiss. Bye, Pluto. Bye, everybody. Our room is ready. We are room 2108 in the, what was the name? Poga Poga? No, Pogo Pogo.
Paga Paga.
Is it Paga Paga?
Toga Toga. Hoga Hoga.
Our room is ready. Pago Pago, that's right. Our room is ready in 2108, second floor, the Pago Pago building at the Polynesian. This is our host, the hostess, the ghostess with the hostess, or the hostess with the most.
Hello, I'm Mr. O'Rourke. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Welcome to Fantasy Island. As we enter to the left, we have a beautiful full-size mirror where you can check out your Disney outfit before heading to the parks. And he needs to split meals with me or something.
The magic mirror.
Yeah. To the right, we have there's two bathrooms here at in the studios. This is a DVC studio, by the way, at Poly. And as you can see, there's two doors. The first one magically opens up, and we go in here. And the first thing you see is that this is huge. Actually, last time we were staying here, we parked our scooter in here to charge it because it was so big. That way we had more room inside of the room. But one thing I love, and not all the places that I stay at have it, is that they have a good amount of hooks here for hanging up your towels, bathing suit, whatever. I like hooks. And they also, of course, have the clothesline right there. There is the shower head. Looks like there's different levels for the massage features, but there's no handheld. I like handhelds, but as long as there's good shower pressure, I am fine with that. Here they do have the H2O collection, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And more towel racks right there. And of course you have that beautiful painting. And look at these. Looks like tiki room birdies. And here we have one sink, but that's okay because, as I said, there is another bathroom to the left. And this one sink, the great thing, it has tons of counter space right there. There's more towels right there, another small like hand towel rack, and then you have some drawers and a couple of shelves. There is how much space you have in the drawers, and a trash can, and of course some more H2O products. We are going to move on here. Before we go to the second bathroom, this is the closet area. So this is a DVC studio, so there is no washer dryer inside, the studio, but there is a laundry room in the next building across the way. So we do have a laundry basket. There's extra pillows and blankets, ironing board, and a really good size safe right there. Suitcase rack and another shelf. So this is a very good size closet. And to the right-hand side, what is Scott? Scott's dancing to the, they have this like cool Polynesian music going on here from the TV. He's also messing around with the Disney Alexa.
Oh, did you catch it? I'm so embarrassed.
Alrighty then. Oh, it will. This is the second bathroom. So the second bathroom has actually, that one was, let me go back. That one was a bathtub shower. This one is a really cool walk-in shower with a seat right there. And look at that. You have the hand, there we go. We have the handheld, and we have like, what do they call that? Like a rain shower? Rainfall shower. I don't know, some fancy word. Anyways, you can open this right here. You have tons of space in here. And of course the H2O products. You have some shelving there, and of course the seat. You could also put, I always put, you know, my products on the corner of the seat as well. Beautiful tiling. And here is another sink, and to me it looks like there's actually more counter space on this one too. The hair dryer is here, and we have more drawers and shelves and Kleenex and towels and a wastebasket, and the light up magnifying mirror, which is very helpful for me for makeup. Scott uses it for his contacts, so we do enjoy when we get the magnifying mirror, and I think pretty much all of the DVC hotel rooms do have that. So in a studio, you get a kitchenette. So not a full kitchen like a 1, 2, 3 bedroom, but a kitchenette. So that means you do get a small sink. You have a microwave. Let's see what else we have in here. So here we have paper cups and plates, paper towels. It also explains to you in here if you want additional housekeeping services, what the cost would be, the amenity list of what you do get for free, and more information that you can read there. Let's see what we have up here. Oh, it looks like it's just space. So if you guys want to put some stuff in there, maybe snacks and food and something you brought. Here, yay, we have Joffrey's coffee, which I will be making in the morning. And you can always call down to housekeeping to bring you more. I always stick those actually in the fridge to get nice and cold, half and half. More sugar stirs, you can make toast, coffee. Here's all they give you washing supplies to wash some dishes, because right next to you here, if you want to do hand wash like cups and stuff. Oh, here we do have a small little fridge, which is great. You could put some food snacks in there and drinks and stuff. We just bought some drinks. I don't think we have any perishable food this time around. Usually when we have the one bedroom with a full kitchen, we throw some perishables in there, but I think right now we just have some snacks. Down here, you have the waste baskets. So it's pretty cool. Kitchenettes are pretty cool. I mean, of course, I prefer the full kitchen, but I mean, it's not like I'm cooking or anything.
You know what kitchenette stands for?
What?
Like a kitchen, but it's not.
Yes, it's a kitchenette. It's a kitchenette. So here, welcome Ryan family. And as you can hear, we have some drum beats going on here. And Scott really enjoys it because he likes to get down and boogie with those drum beats. Right, Scott? Come on, show us what you got. Let's turn this party up. We're starting this party hardy.
This is a party, you guys.
This is a party hard. This is party hardy, Marty. Here, obviously, you can press select and you can get started on watching all the TV shows, Disney Channel, all that kind of stuff you want. You have an ice bucket right there. Lots of counter space, as you can see. We've already thrown our stuff here and spread out. And oh yes, here we go, guys. This is a cool part. Check that out. Now, Scott, can you hit that light for the kids there? And actually, this is big enough. Can you lie on there? I want to see. No, don't hit the light.
You said hit it.
So there we see Lilo and Stitch, which is really super cool. Now, many people want to know how tall you can be to lie here comfortably. So can you please lie down?
Look at my...
Lie down, because you're taller than me, so this will help a lot of people. No, it's not gonna break. I mean, at least I hope it won't. How tall are you, Scott?
I'm 5'11"
Okay,
inches.
so 5'11". His feet are a little bit sticking out. So if you put a pillow right there, so for 5'11", technically,
Comfy.
is it comfy?
Is
Is it really?
comfy.
That's actually good to know.
I'll be sleeping here tonight.
That's actually good to know. So he's 5'11", you guys, and so his head is right up the top, and a little bit it's sticking out. Oh, just a little bit. So if you have like teenagers that are, not taller than Scott, so from little kids to teenagers would fit there, and he said it was really comfy. So that's actually great news. And speaking of beds, this here, in addition to that, this opens up into a Murphy bed. Scott's gonna give this a try, although we don't need to use it, but we want to see what it's like for the future when Nicholas is with us, and for all you guys out there who want to see what it's like when you have more than 2 people in the room.
Okay, yeah, you gotta move this out.
Yeah, you gotta move that.
But we get the
Okay, we get the idea. This is smoother, you guys, than the pull-out couches where you gotta grab that handle and pull the whole thing out.
And here's where you can put another person to sleep.
Yeah, so this I actually
Couple
like.
babies in here.
We were introduced to this kind of situation on Disney Cruise. When we go on Disney Cruises, they always have a little table, kind of like a coffee table right in front of the couch on the Disney Cruises, where it's actually storage, which I thought was a genius way to take advantage of space. So now they've actually put it into a poly room, and I think that's great. So, you could throw we're going to start throwing our shopping in there. But, you can put all kinds of stuff in there if you have like a maybe small carry-on suitcases and all that.
Check this out. Wait.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Both sides.
Both sides.
Forget about
Okay, you guys, that's cool. It's actually very deep. These drawers are very deep on both sides. And while I'm down here, what is that? Okay, while I'm down here, I just noticed here on both sides of the nightstands, there are charging ports right there. So you can plug in your stuff, and you could just lay it down right in there, your phones and whatnot.
Whittle it through.
You could do the whittling. If you're a whittler, you can do that.
Or you can pull the cables through. There's that
Yeah.
too.
So you do have that, and that's kind of cool. And of course, both sides, in addition to that, do have a small drawer to put some of your smaller items. And while we are here in this area, look at that lusciousness. So this lamp is actually sold in the gift shop downstairs. Well, not downstairs from this building, but downstairs in the ceremonial hall, which is the main building. I think the price was about $200. I got to go back there next time. Was it $300? $300. So we bought, when we were at Aulani, we bought their room lamp, and we have that in our house.
It's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it's a Mickey Mouse holding, I think, a ukulele or something like that. So it's really cool. So we had to buy that. This one is really, really cool, but it is kind of pricey. So we're gonna have to discuss that. Meanwhile, there is an Alexa. It's a Disney Alexa right here. And we haven't started using it yet, but it has all the instructions of all the things you can do with this really cool Alexa. So that's really neat. I love that. This is actually the first time we've stayed in a Disney hotel that has this. So here, they have actually left some phrases you can use. So instead of saying Alexa, you say Disney. So you can say, hey Disney, good morning. And then there's going to be, let's see what they say if we say, hey Disney, good morning.
Oh, good. I smell pancakes and bacon. And toast and waffles. And eggs. Gosh, I hope I get enough to eat.
That was cute. All right. Hey Disney, good night.
I'm going home, y'all. Thanks so much for your hard work tonight. Our food, your fabulous service, and of course, Lewis's music made all sorts of folks smile. Get a good night's sleep. I know I sure will. Good night.
That's awesome. What else do we have? I'm not going to do it right now, but they'll read you a story. Hey Disney, play a soundscape.
Get ready for an incredible journey. Just tell me to play the Frozen soundscape, or play the Pirate soundscape to travel to those worlds. Or say surprise me, and I'll choose one for you.
Play the Pirate soundscape.
Glad you asked. I think this soundscape could be a fun surprise. And if you need to close this soundscape, just say, Hey, Disney, stop.
Whoa, this is so cool. I'm hoping they're going to be putting this in every single room, like Walt Disney World and Disneyland room, because this is super cool. Oh my gosh, listen to that, you guys. Last but not least, we have our balcony. Now, we did not splurge this time and use points to get a lake view or garden view. We just decided to opt for a standard view. Sometimes you get lucky. For example, last time we stayed here, I showed you guys in the last vlog. Not that we stayed here. We stayed at the Walt Disney World Resort. It was actually at the boardwalk. We paid for a standard DVC room and we got an awesome view. So this time, sometimes you luck out, sometimes you get a parking lot. And it appears that this time we got a parking lot. So, you know, it's kind of a gamble. It is what it is, but you know, you can forget the cars. If you just like block out those cars, you got these cool trees here. You got some palm trees. You got some bushes. Let's see. Looks like in front of us, way ahead of us, there's the monorail. So we're just gonna pretend like this parking lot here does not exist. Maybe we're gonna pretend like visualize a lake or something. Our appetizer has arrived here at Kona Cafe. This is a shrimp tempura sushi that Scott and I are sharing together. He's very excited. So
I don't know what this does, but I see people doing it, and it looks so fun. Like I could do
you might spark some fire or something. All right, we're digging in. Bon appetit. Our main entree is here. We ordered the stir fry with chicken, and we actually asked to split it, and they brought it split into two separate dishes, so that's very nice of them. Look how gorgeous that looks. Yummy, yummy for the tummy. And we've already dug into the tempura, and it is so tasty, correct?
Yummy.
Yummy for the tummy. All right, dig in.
I will.
We just finished lunch at Kona Cafe, and the sushi tempura shrimp that we shared was outstanding. The main entree was good, but not great. It was the stir fry with chicken. The chicken was very, very dry. And the stir fry was kind of like meh. It wasn't bad, but I wouldn't crave it or order it again. So we'll still give Kona Cafe absolutely another try. We just picked the wrong item. I think they had a big selection of sushi, and we love sushi. So I think the next time we go, we're actually going to just get a lot of sushi rather than do any of the stir fry and things like that. I hope you enjoyed the tour of Disney's Polynesian. It is absolute paradise here. You have to stay here at least once, and if Magic Kingdom is your favorite park, this is one of the best places to stay because you could just hop the monorail and you're there within minutes. And there's also a walking pathway, and you can catch that launch boat. So it's absolutely perfect. Thanks for watching Penny's Travel Adventures. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next adventure. Have a magical day.